Hello everyone, welcome to Savvy Looks, where I like to take outdated or damaged secondhand furniture and give it a whole new life. I got this dresser for just $5 off of Facebook Marketplace, and it was not in good shape. The finish was red and flaking off. If you rubbed the top, you could feel how it was just completely failing. The side was cracked and falling off. There was lots of major veneer damage, 2 pieces of missing hardware. This piece had really just seen better days and wanted a new look. As I typically do, I started by removing all of the hardware and cleaning everything with a degreasing cleaner, and then rinsing everything back with water. Next, I got to sanding. I don't typically sand an entire piece down, sand all of the finish down. I typically just scuff sand, but this piece was in terrible condition. The finish was coming off so badly that I knew if I put paint over it, my paint would just fall off along with the finish. So I decided to sand down the entire piece, which can take a while, but this finish was so weak that it honestly was a really fast process using my orbital sander. I also noticed some gapping between the back paneling and the base structure, so I had an excuse to use my new brad nailer. I've only used this a few times. This was actually the first time I used it, and I love it. I'm so excited about this new tool. So now I needed to address all of the veneer damage. I decided the best course of action was just to remove all of the damaged veneer instead of trying to glue it back down. So any of lifting veneer, I just went ahead and used a hammer and a screwdriver to lift it all up so that I would be able to wood fill it all later. I wasn't planning on keeping any natural wood on this piece, so I was able to just remove any veneer that I thought would fall off. So then I had to address this cracked side. It was not only cracked and split through the wood, but the side panel was just completely lifting off of the base structure. The good news is though, I had another excuse to use my brad nailer. I just lined my brad nailer up and shot a few nails in, which worked even better than I expected. I thought I would also have to wood glue and figure some stuff out, but honestly, just using 3 brad nails, it was able to completely fix this problem. Then I wanted to fill in all of the veneer damage that I had. So I used Bondo, which is a really hard, fast-drying 2-part wood filler. I just applied really thick coats onto any veneer damage and let it dry. Then I was able to sand it all back to a really smooth, hard finish, and you couldn't even feel or see a difference once it's painted. I was missing the top 2 middle knobs, so I went ahead and filled those hardware holes. So if you couldn't already tell, this dresser is red, meaning it has a lot of bleed through. So I need to prime it using a shellac-based primer to block any of that staining. So I used my favorite Zinzervin shellac-based primer and a roller to give 3 full coats of primer over this entire piece. I lightly sanded and wiped back all of my dust between coats. I did again need to use multiple coats of primer because even after the first coat of primer, my dresser was still turning pink because of all of the bleed through. Next, I was ready to paint. I used the color Vanilla Frosting by Chic. This is a really beautiful light cream color. It's difficult to see me applying this because it's a light cream over white, but I applied using a Zibra paintbrush and needed about 2 full coats of paint and an additional 3rd touch-up coat to get full coverage. Now lastly, I needed to top coat this dresser, so I used Varathane Satin Top Coat. I applied using a fan brush and applied a total of 3 coats with a 4th additional coat on the top and all of the edges where the drawers slide. I also wanted to address my hardware. A lot of the silver was peeking through the old gold flaking off paint, and this hardware just needed a good cleaning. And even after cleaning it with Barkeeper's Friend, I still decided that it wasn't quite looking right. So I spray painted it all gold and sealed it with clear spray. I'm still happy I cleaned though, because just like furniture, you always want to clean your piece before you paint it. I typically like to add Howard's Feed and Wax to the insides and the sides of drawers to freshen everything up and leave them with a really nice scent and make them look really nice. I also at this point took off all of the tape. Let's take one more look at where this $5 dresser started. And here it is now. I hope you liked this simple and classic but impactful furniture makeover. If you want to see similar content, please make sure to subscribe here on YouTube and follow me on Instagram at savvy.looks. I also wanted to thank you guys because in the last few videos, my channel has grown so much, and that's because you guys have liked watching these videos, so thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. Oh! Okay. Oh, God. Well, we'll see how this goes. Because this dresser is pink. It's supposed to be white.